biggest mistake that people make every day when it comes to their value, it starts with self-respect. Relationships should complement your life, not complicate it. Let's get to work. But it continues with other topics of my videos such as manipulation, control, lying, cheating, anger. Make sure you check out those videos on my channel. Till then, I want to share this quote and question with you about self-respect. So you got to ask yourself, do you want to be a wandering generality or someone who is meaningful with purpose, that you actually have a direction of your life and where you want to go and what you want to do and how you want your life to be, and expand and grow on that with the people that support you, the people that encourage you, the people who have similar goals, dreams, and aspirations of moving their life forward. It's a beautiful thing. You can either be a community of helping each other out, or you can be that long list of people trying to bring you down. And you have to rescue yourself. Who the hell wants to surround themselves with people that are trying to bring you down to the bottom of the lake? Bring you down to their level. So when you talk about respect, why should anybody respect you? Why? Because if you're not willing to respect yourself, why should they? How you act is what you invite. And when you see disrespect and you let it go, no matter how small, you're inviting more of it. You're saying, you just disrespected me. Feel free to do it again because I have no value on me. Respect and value. Shit, if it starts with you. And the biggest question is, and the biggest thing that gets people in trouble is of course, if you got a stranger on the street and they're disrespecting you, yeah, everybody's going to be like, yeah, I'm not going to take that shit. But the problem comes is when you have some kind of relationship with somebody where they're your friends, good friends, a neighbor, coworker, a relationship, a marriage, a girlfriend, a boyfriend. Once you get one of those titles on there and they're bending the rules, a double standard, showing no respect, that's where people have a moment of pause. And then they go, well, maybe they didn't mean it. Well, maybe it's not that important. I'll just let it go. I don't want to rock the boat. I don't need any more drama in your life. And here's what they're missing. It's kind of like cancer, Is there such a thing as just a little bit of cancer? And that's the way you have to look at it. And the question is, like if you did have cancer, how far are you willing to go to get rid of it? Because it can affect your life. And you ask everybody, they're like, you know what, I want to go all the way. I'm not, hell no. There is no nice form of cancer. And that's the way you have to look at your life. With respect, how far are you willing to go? If you want to have a good life, a respectful life, one that you can build on with purpose, drive, ambition, goal, and success, it starts with value. Valuing yourself, respecting yourself, and enforcing those boundaries. How far should you go? You should kick everybody's ass to the curb that can't show respect. And then it's just a matter of how far do you need to go to keep that respect. And more importantly, as I say more importantly, is your respect for sale. I can't tell you how many people say, I'm in a relationship, I'm in a marriage, it's been going on for so many years. Yeah, I know I'm being disrespected. Yeah, I know I have problems. Yeah, I know this isn't working. Yeah, I know I have cancer in this relationship, but I have a house, I have a job, I have kids. I have history. And so the question becomes, is your self-respect up for sale? And, only you can answer that. I know one girl, she went through a divorce and she went through that process for a year. Complete disrespect from both sides. Back and forth, back and forth. It was horrible. The kids are being abused by the disrespect that's going on. And on the final days of the divorce, her soon-to-be ex-husband goes out and buys an expensive house. And then she goes, well, let me rethink this. Let me think about this for a minute. Hold it. Okay, so I can live in a beautiful house that I want and like, and need, or I can be disrespected. And she chooses the house. What does that say if your respect can be purchased? What it says is how you act, you attract. If you act like you're worthless, well, I guess you are. It's your actions that dictate who you are, not your words. And of course, her words are, he's not too much of a bad guy. Besides, I got this house. I actually asked her, I said, can your self-respect and dignity be bought? And she said, yeah. I know we're both bad. I know we both done some very wrong things, but hey, as long as I get the house I like. So I guess, my answer to that is I guess you're for sale to the highest bidder. What does that say to your kids? What kind of role model are you? What kind of passion do you have for your life when your dignity and self-respect can be sold? Like going to Meijer and picking something off the shelf that's on sale and you get a good deal. Is your self-respect up for sale? Is cancer okay with you? How far are you willing to go to enforce boundaries? How far are you willing to go to invite bullshit into your life? How far are you willing to go with the relationships that you have to start today to make a difference, to have that discussion and take action, take your life in a different direction? That's the question.